Gotta make sure it works. Getting set. Hold on. There we go. It works now. Hold on, let me get the comments up too, so we at least have them to the side. The live chat. Oh, this is not going to work. Well, if there's any way that comments, it will probably show up there, and I'll see it on my screen. Let me go test that real quick. Hold on. I'll load back into this video in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and go through my video. Well, if there's any way that comments, it will probably show up there, and I'll see it on my screen. Works. Let me go test that real quick. Good. Now let me go ahead and connect. I'll load back into this video in a minute. I'm going to bring it back up. Turn. There we go. So what is up, everybody? I was not going to do a live stream today on the hurricane, but then I changed my mind. So let's look over here at this hurricane and what's going to be happening. So this first storm is something that I've been checking out. It really doesn't show much. This first storm really doesn't show that much stuff that is happening. But if we go up here to this storm, the last time I checked this storm, which now is going for, I cannot say that name. This, I believe, this storm right here, I believe, did drop a tornado. Because if you look at this little spot right here, you see a little bit of a rotation in the area. A little bit of rotation right there. And then if we go over to here, you can see that it really doesn't show anything that bad. Well, no, I ain't gonna do no frames for now. But we have 3 tornado warnings. One for Franklin, Florida. One for Charlotte, Lee, Sarasota, and DeSoto, Florida. And then one for Gulf, Franklin, and Liberty. So if you're in any of those counties, be aware that this is a kind of dangerous hurricane. It's Category 3 right now. Also, we got a little camera up here at the top if you want to easily look at that. But let's look at the next place that this is going to go. Hold on, no, I don't want to calculate anything. So, no, I'm not calculating stuff right now. So, this right here is at 5:07. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Northwest at 30 miles per hour. So, if we go northwest at 30 miles per hour, where we'll hit 30 miles per hour. So, if you look over here at the impact times, Brickyard, 15 minutes. Sumatra, 16 minutes. Dalkeith, 32 minutes. Gathkin Still, 37 minutes. Honeyville, 39 minutes. Weewak, 43 minutes. And Lola, 43 minutes. Total population is around 2,000. I expect that to go up And then we got, of course, this one, which just traveled through that area. It's really been quiet around the Florida area besides, like, wind, of course, and storm surge. Storm surge and wind has been, like, the worst possible things that's been happening. But if we continue down, let's look at this one and see where this is going to go. So currently, this one's really not showing much of a rotation. Maybe like around here would be the rotation that they're trying to figure out. But if we... Wait, what? Oh, looks like this is actually a new tornado warning. Hold up. Yeah, this is the new tornado warning. Okay. So, places that this is going to go after it's done with its little journey. Crap, forgot to do. Nope, I'm not doing that yet. I need to figure out. So it says 60 mile per hour. 60. Holy cow. So we're going to move this up 60 mile per hour. So all these cities, if you see your name right here and look at the time next to it, like Warm, I'm not going to say that, Northport, 19 minutes. That's when this storm's going to approach you in Northport. So if you are in a tornado warning today, I know I have some friends down here in this little county, I believe. They're in that county. Yeah, it's really not been, it's been pretty crazy, but the place where it said there was going to be major tornado, like, threat for big tornadoes along this little area where the enhanced risk is, that's definitely changed. Excuse me. Yeah, that definitely changed because I've seen a couple tornado warnings over there when I got home from school, but really the tornado warnings have been around like this area. Not including Jacksonville, let me redraw that. This area. Right here. That's where the tornado warnings have been today. It's around that area. Currently, it's a Category 3 as of 5 p.m., which was about 17 minutes ago. Pretty sure they're going to update the map here soon. If we go over here, this is soon to be... Never mind, it already is. Tropical Storm Isaac. This won't be... USA, you will be very safe from Isaac. Isaac will not crash into the USA. Isaac's current path is going to probably either be the UK or France. Somewhere around this area is Isaac's path. Is where it's trying to hit. But I don't think it's going to make there. I think it's just going to be a fish storm. This, however, which is going to develop here soon, possibly even during this live stream, could make a direct hit on the USA. Depends on the troughs, which I don't know. So if we currently look at the warnings and watches, so there's tropical storm warnings all the way from, of course, Florida to North Carolina. There's a high wind warning for a lot of places, and a wind advisory for me. I thought I would be under a high wind warning, but apparently the winds aren't going to be as bad here. It is going to be bad here, though. We're getting we're getting 50 mile per hour gust wind with 40 mile per hour wind speeds, which, yeah. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. I can't do a live stream tomorrow for the next storm system, but yeah, let's keep an eye on this one right here. Keep a good old eye on this one. See, this used to be the rotation right here. So if you're in the towns of Brickyard, you have this rotation that kind of died off, coming directly towards you in Brickyard. Brickyard, you are about to see some in the sky, possibly. Also, if you see anything like suspicious or, well, if you see anything weather related, like about this hurricane or any other thing from like Tuesday's storms in Ohio and Indiana, or any other storm related thing that's happened in the month of September, if you want to send it to me, you can through my X Twitter, which is RoboPlays Roblox, of course. Like all my other accounts, if you just search RoboPlays Roblox up on TikTok, you'll of course find me. You can't really do nothing though because my TikTok account's kind of private. I don't really got it out to many people. So you probably won't be able to find my TikTok account. So, still 2 tornado warnings. This one down here, I don't know about this one. This one, I think they're just going to let expire. This one up here, however, I think they're going to do something with this. Maybe extend it out a little bit. If it does get extended out, it's probably going to be for close to Panama City. Possibly even in Panama City, I don't know. Lynn Heaven will probably be the place affected by this. But I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll leave that on the screen. Okay, we are back. What's been happening with this? It looks like it's now near... Actually, it's over the town of Brickyard. Okay, still no new tornado warnings. And the camera's going crazy. It's shaking like crazy. Honestly, I would not be surprised to see even tornadoes up into Ohio, because this hurricane is a big one. This hurricane, as you know, it's currently right here. It's probably has bands around like this whole entire actual area. That's probably how big its bands are. Let me rewrite that. Probably around this whole entire freaking area. Even up into Georgia. I would say like this whole area is where the tornado is. Well, the hurricane bands of wind are. Which, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy amount of wind that's happening. So, yeah, they're probably going to let this tornado warning expire, and I don't know about this one. This one might just stay. This tornado warning might just stay. Maybe. I don't know, though. Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be so bad tomorrow that, like, so bad tomorrow in Ohio that, like, my teachers told me there's a few things that's going to be canceled tomorrow. So, that's interesting, but not interesting. But, yeah. If you know, this hurricane, like, I've seen that this hurricane caused catastrophic flooding down here in this little area. Also, I'm pretty sure they're going to cancel the tropical storm warning for this area. They're probably just keeping it for just a little bit extra time. Tornado watch, though, ain't going to be canceled for a while. But Miami, if you're in Miami, I would stay inside for a little bit extra time until, like, this storm ends for you guys. There's no way they updated it. Okay, they didn't. I was going to say, there's no actual way they updated that, but they didn't. So we got this hurricane, this tornado rotation now in 3 counties, actually. This county, and this county. And now looks like it, after Brickyard, now its path might be Dalkeith. And then Gasket still. And then it will be out of the warning just to go for other places. I can tell why it's weakening, though, because it's getting out of the real risk of tornadoes. So it's really not going to be much. So I would be surprised if they let that warning go, too, as they... 35. 3 tornado warnings. They reissued this tornado warning. Okay. So, this one... Hold on, it's glitching. This tornado warning is for Charlotte, Sarasota, DeSoto, and Matine, Florida. And the cities that are included in this is Northport, Port Charlotte, and yeah. Dude, what's that noise outside? Hold on. Oh. I forgot it was trash day yesterday. People are burning their trash cans back in. 4 tornado warnings. Okay, what's the new tornado warning? Okay. This new tornado warning is for Wake, North Carolina. Let's go ahead and travel over to Wake, North Carolina and see this tornado warning. Okay. So we got a tornado warning for Wake, North Carolina, just outside of Raleigh, North Carolina, and the international airport for Raleigh, North Carolina. Cities that this includes is pretty much nothing. I don't see there is a town in here. I know it is. I think this is actually Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm pretty sure it is. But looks like this is going to be... Hold on, I'm going to go to the storm part. Really ain't that big and bad of a storm. Still, if you're in anywhere... Okay, there it is. There it is. Falls, North Carolina. You are in this warning. So, let me go ahead and... Hold on, find what this tornado warning has. It's moving north at 20 mile per hour. Well, that is definitely wrong. 20 mile per hour, calculate. So, Millbrook in 4 minutes, Bayleaf in 23 minutes, and Sandy Plain in 48 minutes. Total population, 0. That is not true. These places have to have population, because if you look, there's actually cities. And there's... Oh, wait. Is that hail in a hurricane? Is this a hurricane? Is this part of the hurricane? If this is part of the hurricane, which I doubt it's part of the hurricane. It probably ain't part of the hurricane. Probably just a separate storm on its own. But that would be amazing if this is hail in a hurricane. Second time this possibly might be hail in a hurricane. But I doubt it's a hurricane. I doubt this is a hurricane part. I think this might be just a regular storm. We'll come back to that. Well, let's turn on this real quick. Really ain't seeing no rotation with this. Any tornado on the ground in this. This might be a rotation trying to do something. No clue though. There's no... Ooh, what is this? No, that can't be... That's not a tornado. Yeah, if you're in the warning, stay in shelter. Okay, we got a new tornado. New tornado warning. So, St. John's, Florida. Let's go over to that one, which is right here. Wow, pretty good looking storm. So, this tornado warning includes Hastings, Florida. And it looks like it's moving north at 45 mile per hour. So let's see where it decides to impact. So north at 45 mile per hour. 45. Calculate. So Gosper Ridge in 2 minutes. Spoods in 10 minutes. Armstrong in 11 minutes. Elkton in 13 minutes, Vermont Heights in 17 minutes, Bakersville in 25 minutes, Meldrum Park in 25 minutes, and World Golf Village in 30 minutes. So if you're in any of those places that I just named off, you need to be in shelter. And if you got a tornado warning on your phone or on your TV, you need to be in shelter right now. And if it said your county, and if you hear tornado sirens, automatically go into the shelter. There's no joking about tornadoes. So let's check out this warning, which is still down here. Got a pretty good hook trying to form on this storm. Still no rotation I'm seeing. No tornado, looks like it's on the ground for that one. Still 4. This one over here really hasn't... This one over here really hasn't done nothing in a while. It's kind of dying down, if I see it. There still is that slight rotation on the storm, but besides that, it's really dying. Now, let's go back to the North Carolina storm and check that out real quick. North Carolina storm looks better than any of the other storms, and that's how I know it's probably not a part of the hurricane. I just don't know if there's a tornado on the ground or not. This is just so much debris. Yeah, there's hail in that one. So this is more than likely not part of the hurricane, because that one more than likely part of the hurricane. This one's part of the hurricane. This one right here is part of the hurricane, as it does not have any signs of hail. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the, not that, this. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the rainfall so you can see better at the storms. Thought they updated that one for a second, but no, this one's going to be, hold on. Yeah, 10 minutes is when the one over here is going to be expiring. This one's really been doing nothing for a while. I wanna check out the North Carolina storm again. See how that's doing and see the play. Yeah, you see it's like the outskirts of Raleigh, North Carolina. This little area. Got a lot of businesses. Dude, that would just suck if a tornado actually dropped down here. Dude. You know how many people's lives would be in danger if a tornado actually dropped down here? Because, look at this. This is where the tornado would be dropping down. Residential area with shops and all that stuff. If a tornado drops down over here, it will still impact a lot of people, but not as many as it would in nearby downtown. Still 4 warnings. All the Florida warnings will be expiring here in 9 minutes. I don't see them extending out any of the Florida warnings. Well, maybe they might extend out the new warning. Depends on how good that's going to be doing. I just don't know. Man, it's just too hard to tell. This warning over here, they're probably going to extend out into possibly Tampa area. But I just don't know. We just gotta keep on a lookout for those warnings. I did not mean to click base velocity. Back up here. Back into here. Okay, so looks like this is still showing a sign of the rotation. Tiny little sign of a rotation trying to form. But I just don't think it got enough energy. Still no new tornado warnings. This one's still trying its best, I'm pretty sure. This one looks like a rotation's trying to form around this area. If I go to here, it still does look like a tornado on the ground, but I just don't know. I don't think there's a tornado on the ground for this storm. If there is, that's just gonna be sad. So currently is this a flood warning? No, it's a flood warning. Kind of the same thing, but worse. How's my area looking? Any storms over here? Maybe a little bit of a rain shower coming my way, but besides that, nothing I need to worry about. Nothing that would make my power go out and I lose full access of this stream. Northport storm. You see, I just don't know. There's a good chance that this will try to develop, but I just don't know. This storm, man, it has not dropped anything down ever since it got warned. If this warning does get extended, it will be going out for a more populated area. This warning that also has 5 minutes left, it's really hard to say what these are going to do. This one also really doesn't have no rotation on it. And this one's the only one that I'm kind of concerned about, but if we go back, still got a tiny little rotation left, but that's from like 5 minutes ago. So I don't know what it looks like now. This rotation right here. They're all going to expire here in 5 minutes. I think the National Weather Service in these areas are just going to let them expire. Maybe this one's going to be extended, but I doubt the other two are. If they are, I will be the first to let you know. Raleigh, North Carolina warning is still doing something. Yeah. Honestly, hold on. Okay, I am, having my microphone. That would suck if I didn't have my microphone on. I would actually cry. Because I would actually end the stream if I didn't have my microphone on. Crazy kid. I live in Tampa, Florida. Sucks to be you. Right now. Sucks to be you. I'm sorry, crazy kid. Really sucks to be you living in Tampa. Tampa's a nice place. I want to go to Tampa, but right now, Tampa is not really in the good position of storms right now. Hold on, it's glitching again. So we're going to go on to here. Currently in Tampa, there is a little storm over here and a little storm right over here. Tampa area, though, you are probably just getting slapped with rain and wind. But then when this storm gets up here, I think this storm right here will be away from Tampa. It will be away from Tampa because I think it's going to go just past Tampa, maybe over Lakeland. If you live in Lakeland, you got to be watching out for this if this tries to develop into something. Any new warnings? Nope, no new warnings. We have not had a new tornado warning in a while. The Florida warnings, I'm actually glad we don't have any new tornado warnings because these tornado warnings are actually bad news. I've always wanted to be in a tornado, but they are scary. Still, dang, look at the spin on this hurricane, though. This is a big spin. So if you... let me tell you a story one time. So, it was 2019. I don't know if you remember the Dayton EF4 that happened. I was actually included in that. I actually got put in the tornado emergency. I'm a county over. I'm in Greene County. That's Montgomery. But, there's a tornado that touched down kind of near me. It was in Beaver Creek. That was an EF3. And then I went there after that tornado, and it was just devastating. Hold on, 6 new warnings. Not 6 new warnings, but few no warnings. Okay, so St. John, Florida. This is the new warning. I was skeptical on this one, but this warning includes Armstrong, Elkton, some type of Air Force base. It includes, I do not want to say this. This will hurt my brain. And Palmo. So if you're in any of those cities, I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, looks like they extended that warning too. Okay, so let's go ahead. The wake warning's still there. Let's go ahead and head over to this one. So, I have no... Northport. I've been in a tornado 2 times. One in my house and one of my school. Dang. Northport. Does anybody here live in Northport? Because this is like the 5th tornado warning you've been under Northport in the past hour. Are you okay, Northport? Do you got enough food or water in your shelter, Northport? Because you've been under a tornado warning multiple times. Not even from the same type of storm, too. It's just been slapping into that area. That warning is expired. Let's go over to the South Carolina warning, which we really don't got to go to right now because it's right here. So the South Carolina warning, Georgetown, you're included in this. North Santee, Spring Gully, any other city? No. 5 warnings now. Looks like they added 2. 2 warnings for this for some odd reason. We'll check them out in a minute. So this one, dang, this one's crazy. South Carolina warning. Well, check that one out in a minute. I want to go over to this one, which, ooh, this is getting real close to the Tampa County. Forgot what their county name is. But if you live in Lakeland, you got to really be looking out. This one's to pop back up. We got hail and a hurricane. We got official hail and a hurricane. Hail and a hurricane. Everybody. Big news. We got hail and a hurricane. Hail and a hurricane is rare. Okay, let's stop obsessing over that. So, dang, this storm is just crazy. We'll check out the South Carolina warning here in a minute. I want to look at this Florida warning again. Still no rotation visible on both of those. And what about if there's anything crashing down? No tornado. This one I think is going to develop soon. This warning right here. This will probably develop soon. Let's go over to the new South Carolina warning, then we'll go over to Wake again. Okay. I thought it was a big old warning that just popped up, but no. Okay, so the South Carolina warning, it's, okay. I'm seeing that now. So, South Carolina, you do got a rotation on your hands near Georgetown, this big old sucker. You guys got a rotation on your hands in South Carolina. I think this is from the hurricane. Crap. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what I just showed you guys. That was my mom telling me if my homework's done, which I really didn't do my homework. So I didn't even have homework today. Crap, this paused? How long has it been paused? Okay. For a little bit of time. Okay, so if we look, let's go back over to the Wake, North Carolina warning. We haven't checked out the Wake, North Carolina warning in a while. Which, Wake, North Carolina warning, I don't think the Wake tornado is going to be extended out. If it is, it's just too hard to tell right now. Let's go back down to this tornado warning. See what this is doing. Really nothing again. So, honestly, I have no clue what all these storm chasers are doing. They're just standing in one singular area. Probably waiting for the real big storm. Honestly, I really thought the tornadoes and stuff would be more down near Miami. But that really hasn't been happening. These warnings over here, they both expire in 10 minutes. All the Florida warnings and the Wake, all the Florida warnings expire in 10 minutes. Only one of these Florida warnings have hail. Still nothing developing with these. It sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's good to not have anything develop. Now this really concerns me. This right here. This is the type of stuff that concerns me and makes me think there's a tornado actually on the ground. Which there might be. There might be a tornado on the ground near... What cities are here? Near Edgeville. If you live in the city of Edgeville, or the village, please be looking out. There is a new warning for the North Carolina storm. So, this new warning goes for Durham, Wake, and Greenville, North Carolina. It includes the cities of Redwood, Sandy Plan, North Slide, and Cheedmore. Cheedmore looks like a major city in that area. So if you're in any of those cities, just please be on the lookout. I'm not really seeing, once again, I'm not really seeing any type of tornado activity in that area for now. But there might be some tornado warnings. Oh yeah, sorry if I'm missing your comments. At the end of this live stream, I will go back and answer any of the comments that have been there. This warning is still concerning me. Let's go here, see if luckily nothing has dropped on the ground. But this is definitely a rotation. I'm positive that that's a rotation. 5 warnings, where'd the other one go? One warning has gotten rid of. That's the one near Cape Coral. 7 minutes for, so looks like 4 warnings. The Wake tornado warning is gone too. Well, there's still the Wake tornado warning, but it's just smaller. Soon we're actually going to be down to, that's not an ad promotion. I want you to know whatever the heck that was, that is not a ad promotion. That is not an ad promotion. That's not an ad promotion. Maybe it is. If you want to, Radar Omega, if you want to sponsor me, that would be nice. But honestly looks like nothing is. This warning's still there, though. These 2 warnings in Florida are going to be expired. Also, let's go back to this warning. We haven't checked on this warning in a while. This warning really ain't showing any signs of anything. No tornado signs in that warning. If this warning does continue on, it will go up into the enhanced risk, which is one thing that I'm worried about, because if this warning does end up getting to the enhanced risk, it might intensify as it gets near Jacksonville, Florida. So if you're in Jacksonville, Florida, I would be on the lookout. Lakeland, I think you are fine, Lakeland, for now. Tampa, you're fine, probably. Largo, is this paused? Probably not. Largo, you're fine. Bradenton, you're fine. Also, I think our camera over here just went offline. Yep, our camera over here definitely just went offline. So something has hit that camera to make it go offline. So over here, still ain't seeing no type of tornado forming. The rotation's still there, though. It's still right here. Just on the other side of the warning of Georgetown. Myrtle Beach, Myrtle Beach, tomorrow's probably the day that you're going to get some stuff, Myrtle Beach. Raleigh, North Carolina warning is still going on. Nothing really is concerning me about this warning. The only thing that concerned me about this warning is that it's in a highly dense populated area of North Carolina. Besides that, I'm not that concerned about that warning. So we still got those warnings. Oh, looks like they extended out the tornado warning for St. John, Florida. Oh, they must be seeing some on this warning. So for this warning is for St. John, Florida. Again, the cities included this time is Palmo, Florence, Elwood, Orangedale, Switzerland, Fruit Cove, and Wesley Manor Retirement Village. So, if you heard your name be called, your city name, or if you're in the warning, take shelter now. But besides that, the old St. John and both of the old Florida warnings will probably expire, giving us 3 warnings. And then the South Carolina and the North Carolina warning, I'm thinking the South Carolina warning will stay longer than the North Carolina warning. So they allowed the tornado warning down here to expire. And they're probably going to allow this one to expire here soon, too. So, we're just going to look out for any other tornado warnings. I just want to stay on this one right here. This one, once again, is one of the ones that concern me. Because of that strong-looking rotation that's on it. Right here. This tornado warning. So, still 4 warnings. If we continue up on this being laggy. The Raleigh, North Carolina warning. Once again, I just don't know why they had to make this another warning. I see what they're trying to talk about. This little spot right here. But I just don't see anything popping down and developing from this warning. Maybe one small, brief tornado, but besides that, I don't see much developing from that tornado. But if we continue down, we're about to have 3 warnings left, as this one over here is going to expire. Not a ad promotion.
Honey, wake up, we gotta go. What? Honey, wake up, we gotta go.
Diamond.
What?
No.
Come on, you talk.
Hold on. Looks like that warning, we're just gonna go onto the Tampa Bay camera. Tampa live camera. We're just gonna go on that camera. No, that really doesn't do nothing good. This camera, we're gonna go on this camera for now. So now we're using the Tampa Bay camera. What was that? Now we're using the Tampa Bay camera as the other camera is currently down. So now our camera is this beautiful city of Tampa. Still, we might see a tornado pop up in Tampa. It's likely but unlikely. Also, any viewers in the chat that live in Tampa or Tallahassee or anywhere along the coast of Florida, anywhere in Florida actually, can you just tell me what it's like out there? Like, tell me what it's like in Florida right now. Like, go outside and see if it's raining in your area or if it's windy like crazy. I want to know. I want to know, like, what's going on with those Florida folks. Because I have not been to Florida in a while. The last time I've been to Florida was Miami. Oh. All the Florida warnings have been canceled. So I plan on ending this live stream around 6:30 and sending you guys over to find a way to redirect the live. Well, I'll just send a link in the chat of... Well, no, I won't even send a link out. I'll just tell you the name of the YouTuber, Ryan Hall, y'all. Everybody should know I'm the greatest weatherman on YouTube. So, yeah. Nothing. Any new tornado warnings? Nope. North Carolina one might be new. Highly doubt it, though. Yeah, this ain't no new warning. That's the same old one. South Carolina warning. Let's see if that's still good. If that's still a good warning. It's still got that little rotation on it that's now moving. Slowly but surely. But, man, I just don't know. This is just weird. Because I know there's been a lot of tornadoes earlier in the day. Like when I was in school, there was a couple tornado warnings nearby the Miami area, believe it or not. But besides that, it's been pretty calm and chill. Any new warnings? Nope. Still the same old 2 warnings that we have now. Which, got no clue what they're doing. Let's check on the North Carolina warning, shall we? This beautiful warning up here in North Carolina, which I have no clue what it's doing, but it's doing something. Let's try to see what the storm looks like there. Pretty big storm. There's probably nothing touched down on this storm. This storm did have a few occurrences where it tried to touch down. I've seen it. And yeah, I've seen it trying to touch down. Looks like the Georgetown and Williamsburg tornado in South Carolina is about done. Wait, what is that? What is that? What is that? I was about to say, some trying to develop there? No. So if we continue this way, still nothing. Tornadoes have been a big threat today. They're probably still going to be as big of a threat tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Probably not that many days, but honestly, I might actually end my live at 11:20. But currently still two tornado warnings. This one is the one that was showing some good debris signature. Well, it wasn't showing no debris signature, but it was showing good rotation earlier. The rotation kind of vanished. It's still there, but it's just trying to attach with the storm again and get, put back into the storm. Florida's still doing Florida. Wouldn't be surprised if we see another tornado form, like a tornado warning in Florida here in the next few minutes. Possibly even before this tornado warning expires. Still have no clue what this tornado warning is doing. I do see I do now see possibly a rotation in the green, but I don't know. This might be a rotation. Possibly a rotation, possibly not. Not that sure. Still two tornado warnings in this area. Oh, this has updated now. Looks like it's going over a lake now. The Falls Lake area. So it should be dying out here soon. Three tornado warnings. Where's the next one? Florida. Good old Florida. Told you about the next tornado. Don't let me see North, whatever the heck that name is, on this map. Do not let me see that name. I'm out of here. I'm actually out of here. Why does Northport keep on getting put under tornado warnings every single second? Northport, I feel bad for you. You guys got to go into shelter. Wait, Northport's actually out of the warning this time. Okay, so this tornado warning right here is for Charolette, Sarasota, DeSoto, and Manatee, Florida. Looks like it's made it up into... Let's let's say the town. So, Putaguda, Port Charlotte, and that's it. If you are in that warning, though, please take shelter. Looks like, is there any other? No, still nothing. This tornado warning going on for another 37 minutes. Honestly, I'm not seeing any type of rotation on this storm yet. No type of other stuff. Let's go back up to the South Carolina warning for its last moments on Earth, possibly. Because this South Carolina warning is not really doing that well anymore. It's done something, though. It's produced a flash flood warning for a few areas. This just does not impress me anymore. This tornado warning just does not impress me. Tampa Bay camera might have froze up on me. Maybe. Wake. Go back up to this beautiful Wake, North Carolina warning, which still, once again, this is a slow tornado warning up here in Wake, North Carolina. If you look at it, I gotta refresh this radar. I'm seeing what it's saying about a rotation now. It's just not that good of a rotation. That's the thing. Looks like the South Carolina warning was allowed to be expired. And it's now just up to these last two warnings, which the Wake, North Carolina warning looks like it's going to expire before the Sarasota, Florida warning. But I don't know. It might regain some strength and try producing something. But besides this, there's really nothing going on. So now we have two tornado warnings. One for down here, one for up there. Let's currently go over to this warning and see if it's done any improvement. Honestly, I'm thinking these are just the rotations, these little green dots. That means there's going to be like 1,000 rotations. Because I'm not really seeing much here besides that. What about winter weather radar? Is it snowing in Florida? No, it ain't snowing in Florida. Gosh dang it. If it snows in Florida, they're going to have to issue state emergency, which they've already done. So, really ain't no point. One tornado warning left. The Wake tornado warning was allowed to expire. Was allowed to be taken off. So now we have one singular tornado warning. Never mind, it just updated. Now we got two tornado warnings. The Wake tornado warning is now back and ready to shine again. I have no clue why they canceled it. Bro, this is just the same exact warning. Why did they cancel it? I'm dead lost right now. Why did they cancel it? Unless they're adding it observed or something. Nope. It's gone again. The Wake tornado warning is now gone again. No clue what they did there. But we're now back down to one tornado warning. We're just going to keep an eye on this one. Let's go on to this. Check it out. See. I think this green thing is the rotation, though. Pretty sure of it. Styrofoam. Man, this is just tough to see. Still, one tornado warning. Yeah, I think that green little dot is the tornado warning. I mean, the rotation. So, Port Charlotte, you are probably, hopefully not getting hit by a tornado at the moment. I don't see any tornado on the ground, though. All I see is this rotation that's really not concerning me enough to, like, say, okay, hey, let's issue a warning real quick. Styrofoam. Okay, so, yeah, this really ain't showing, like, pointing some at me saying, like, this is a crazy tornado warning. When was the last tornado emergency? I want to actually go check that out real quick. Hold on. I'm going to let you guys go up here to wrong website. Go over here to Cybertruck. News tornado. Emergency. Last tornado emergency happened May 26, 2024, in this area. So, wait, is that the latest? No, the last tornado emergency happened in Texas, actually. Enough of fooling around. Let's get back to the tornado warnings. Still got one, though, so. One singular warning, which is pretty good. I don't gotta keep on going back and forth. One warning at a time, please. Actually, no. 0 warnings at a time, please. I do not want you guys in Florida to die. Florida's a beautiful place, and with all these tornadoes, they are not that beautiful of a place after that. I want to move to Florida, though. That's the thing. It's just like I have to deal with this crap, right? Or no. So, Hurricane Helene. What is the what is your guys' prediction of, like, how much damage Hurricane Helene's gonna do? Like, a 10 meaning it's going to be very damaging and going to destroy homes, which hopefully that does not happen, but Category 3, that's probably going to happen. Or it's going to be a weak hurricane able to purchase, which is 1. It's going to be a weak hurricane. Winter to Persis, Florida, and hopefully it doesn't do any damage, or 5, meaning it does minimal damage to the Florida Big Bend area and possibly even Tampa. If you're in Tampa or Tallahassee, once again, stay on the lookout for anything. It might happen. I think my little map thing here broke. 25 minutes left on this warning. The rotation is currently moving pretty fast. Still no tornado on the ground. That is very good. Styrofoam. Okay. So I just don't know what else to say. It's just been like pretty. It's ever since I started. It's been pretty good with tornadoes. The tornadoes haven't really been doing much. The tornadoes are probably going to start ranking back up here soon. After I'm done with this, though, which, yeah. Honestly, I'm even going to go look at tornado warnings if they're in, like, places like Hawaii. Like, let's say Hawaii gets a tornado warning right now. I will go look at that. Because North Carolina warning was definitely not part of the hurricane. But that's still a tornado warning, which I'm going to be checking out every single tornado warning. This storm is still not doing nothing. New warning? Nope. To the same old one. Damn, that's just sad, though. Nothing is going on with this warning. Oh yeah, how's your week been, everybody? It's finally tomorrow's Friday. We're all gonna be getting off of work and school tomorrow and knowing that the weekend's ahead. Sadly, for people in Ohio and Tennessee and Indiana, Illinois, you guys are, especially me, Ohio, is not really going to have that best of a weekend due to the heavy winds and all that crazy stuff. Still, this warning has not done nothing. What happens if I go back to this? 22. Still really ain't showing. Ooh, what is that? Never mind, that's really nothing. Really ain't showing much of a rotation sign. Yeah, this rotation has died out, is what I'm looking at right now. It's really died out a lot, and there really ain't no other warning. I would say if you guys leave something in the chat and want me to go look at your location, I would, but I'm not going to do that right now because we're in the middle of a tornadic hurricane outbreak, which really hasn't been a tornadic hurricane outbreak when I started this. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. This rotation right here is now dropping. Okay, it's got kind of a better looking rotation now than what it used to be. Let's look at the storm. Yeah, that's definitely where the rotation is. Yeah, that is definitely where the rotation is. Yeah, I'm looking at my TV right now to see. That is definitely, yeah, that is 100% where the rotation is. It's in that part of the storm. Now let's go here, see if there's any. Oh, pretty much, and we're almost in the clear for tornado warnings. This one probably will go into another tornado warning here soon when I'm done. Pretty much, this has been a magnificent tornado outbreak that's happened. Epic, dude, and high. What's good? I think I'm sitting in the rain right now. Tampa or Orlando, where are you guys at? Tampa, and where else? Tampa. So if you're in Tampa, let me go over to Tampa and show you what's going on in Tampa right now. As some people are from Tampa. Oh, yeah, I'm from Ohio. The beautiful places in Ohio. Ohio's beautiful. So let's go look at. Tampa's been bone dry. All the rain's been going around Tampa. Let's go to South Carolina. People's commenting South Carolina in the chat. Let's check out South Carolina. Let's check out your guys' capital over here in South Carolina. See what's going on. Around Charleston, South Carolina. There's some rain. I would not be surprised to see tornado activity over here in the South Carolina area near Charleston. Well, very far away from Charleston, actually. Actually, never mind. I ain't that far away from Charleston. The Tampa, Florida warning. It's not the Tampa, Florida warning. It's almost the Tampa, Florida warning. Tampa, Florida, you are. I don't know, though. This Tampa, Florida warning. Well, it's not a Tampa, Florida warning. West Atlanta. You're from West Atlanta. Hold on. I'm going to go up to Atlanta to see how Atlanta is doing. Because Atlanta, I'm actually going to Atlanta here soon. In Christmas time. I'm going to be at the airport for a little bit and going down to New Orleans. Atlanta. Did you guys in Atlanta even got a radar? There. Atlanta. Getting some storms over in Atlanta. Nothing to be that concerned about. Later today, when the tropical storm Helene comes up to Atlanta, that's when you should start being kind of concerned for those tornadoes and flooding, mainly for Atlanta area. But for now in Atlanta, the storms look like it's over in East Atlanta. West Atlanta, it's still pretty stormy, but mainly just rain and stuff. Any new tornado warning? There is a new tornado warning. Let's head over to that. Let's go ahead and visit this tornado warning. Say hi to it. Bro. So, something for the new viewers. North Point. Anybody live in North Point? Because you guys in North Point have been getting tornado after tornado after tornado warning in North Point. And yeah, well, see ya. Beckham Williamson. Sorry if I got that name incorrect. I'm not that good for names. Arcadia, you're probably going to be getting something, but besides that, looks like the tornado warnings are still at 2. It's not really, nothing's happening anymore. So, you know what? I'm going to end the stream right here. And I'm going to redirect you guys somewhere else. I'm going to redirect you guys. This guy right here, if you're in the stream right now, go to Ryan Hall, y'all, and go ahead and go to his stream and go say hi to him and watch him cover these tornadoes because So let me currently go to his stream. See any that I've been missing? I say. Looks like I didn't really miss any of your guys' comments, but watch him cover these tornadoes because today, crazy kid. Yeah, insane. So let me currently go to his stream. See any that I've been Beckham Williams missing? I say. So looks like I didn't really miss any of your guys' comments, but watch him cover these tornadoes because today, crazy kid will probably be doing something like this. Yeah, insane. So let me go to his stream. See any that I've been. But besides that, that is me, Robo, and